Hi, hello, and welcome to episode 6 of my Deponia playthrough, and more broadly speaking, episode 11 of my YouTube channel. I, like the original recording for this episode, am imaginary. And what I mean by that is I have already recorded episode 6 of Deponia, and the file image was corrupt. So what I'm going to be doing here quickly is getting to the point where
get their bearings from the planet's magnetic field, right? So let's see what happens if I start fiddling with this a bit.
I will be going
I
quick
love to
fast.
play God.
I didn't want to just leave everything off the table because I know some people might be paying attention to the actual story of this game. So I'm going to go ahead and just play through it. But I know what I'm doing for the first time ever while playing this game. Kind of. I probably will screw this puzzle up still, but I'll go back. No, that's not right. Alright, I'm gonna look like an ass as I say this. Because I just said I know what I'm doing, but this puzzle was a little confusing. And I don't remember how. I know where I'm supposed to get it, but I just gotta get it there. There we go.
I'll leave it like this for now. Maybe this helps.
Alright, so that's how that puzzle goes. I learned that through trial and error because, like the last puzzle in this game, the only way you know that you did the puzzle right was by trial and error. But I don't really need to do trial and error right now.
It should get
Because I've already done all this. No,
it could really
these poor cats. I'm glad I'm only gonna zap them once this time
the
because they got
coffee
zapped
makes
a
it
lot
work faster.
And by zap, you'll see what I mean in just a moment.
I've got the
Give that one supply
where
address.
Oh
verified.
shit! I'm doing it again.
What?
I'm sorry.
Dispatch initiated.
Kind of the habit will speeding through the rest of the game to get back to this point. To skip over all of the chats, and I just did it again when I should have let y'all listen to that.
Postage being scanned. Error. Postage paid is 3 times as much as it should be. Packages of postage level 3 are not suitable for the transport of small goods. Padding with bubble wrap initiated. Pop. Oh, yeah.
This
One heavy
robot's so
package
cute.
is being dispatched. Pigeon from large pigeonhole is being dispatched.
So what I did was, through everything that I did, I made the large pigeonhole the smallest pigeon, so it won't be able to. I pointed like y'all can see the screen, but so it won't be able to carry the box, and then the box drops, and now there's bubble wrap on the floor.
Pop.
Which allows me to do this.
Pop.
And this robot really likes bubble wrap.
Pop. Oh, yeah. Error.
Is something wrong? Shall I leave you alone?
Pop. Oh, yeah.
Whatever you say.
I've malfunctioned the robot. This is so cute too. You see know what I'm talking
now
about.
he's finally blown his last fuse, which was to be expected.
Watch this. Look at him. Look at him just wrapped up with the bubble wrap like that. That is so cute. Hold on, I'm gonna put these. I did this last time too. I'm gonna put these poor cats back to the way that they should be.
It should shift. There, back.
Back to normal. I'll get the replacement
One for
cats.
now and one for the road.
Kitties.
Someone has pierced some holes into the sheet and put numbers.
This one took me a long time.
Really
Oops.
bored.
Yeah, I did this one took me a long time to figure out. It's bigger than everything else when you hold it. And that's because it fits perfectly like this. And then, because I can't show you with my mouse, I'm going to stupidly point at my screen again. So you look at it, and it goes, the first box up at the top, the first letter, because it's a 1, so you do 3. The second is 3, so you do the third number. And then you do 2, the second number, and 3, the third number. So it's 3, 6, 4, 9.
Rufus in the house, and soon he'll be in the vault. Now he's in the hall. Here he... Ouch! Oh! Yeah! All that's missing is the headphones.
And then, so now I need the guy who's on the roof's headphones. And to do that, I've got to annoy him into taking them off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the bird here, which causes Lottie to go into a spiral.
Next, please! Next, please!
And we're going to put a cat
Next,
here,
please!
which will just play with the telegraph.
That makes more sense than anything Logan
Next,
said.
please!
The operator will thank me.
Next, please! Next, please!
And then I need to go back to Tony
And then, wait a let's.
and steal the bird back.
What?
You're up.
You?
Those are
Oh, I'm doing it again.
cheap lies.
I'm sorry. It's a bad habit now that because I just went through the whole game again, which didn't take that long, honestly. But I'm depriving y'all of the story a little bit. Alright, let's put the parrot up. And the parrot's gonna go here, so it'll talk to him over the radio.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
Rufus! I should have thought as much. What else do you know?
Rufus has caused a nuclear meltdown. Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Ingle's tractor.
A little slower, please. I can't follow you. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Could you repeat that, please?
Oh, well, it'll be all right. At least the line is busy now. The operator will be overjoyed.
What else do you know?
So now we've got the parrot talking to the to Gizmo, Lottie,
Next, please!
and the kitty is tapping the button.
Please!
So
Next, please!
the operator can hear all
Rufus
of
abused
it.
the harvester to steal tiles from the town
Please!
roof. Rufus is no good.
Please!
And I'll just
Rufus has stolen
take his
the
headphones,
screws
which
off
is
the
taken out,
children's
so he doesn't have to
merry-go-round.
hear all of it.
Rufus is...
Now go back up to the vault, put the headphones in,
Ready to go.
and now I'm gonna call
Hello? Is anyone there?
Cletus.
Hello? Cletus?
Chunk fly hazard in the northern quadrant caused by a flock of stampeding.
Cletus! Come on!
Your love is the most wonderful gift.
Cletus? Cletus! Rufus is the most wonderful
I
gift.
wonder why his lips are moving.
They call him Rufus. Rufus!
Searching for my fiancée. Calling all inhabitants of Deponia.
Hey, wait a second.
Name is Cletus. I am searching for my fiancée. Possibly she is...
Cletus? Cletus! Is that you? This is Rufus. Can you hear me?
Hello, Rufus? Are you on Deponia?
Of course I'm on Deponia. And where are you? On the Organon cruiser? Or Elysium?
That's none of your business.
I'm gonna do pretty much everything I did last time too.
Well, I need a few answers from you before we talk about your fiancé.
Answers depends on what you want to know.
Are you really from Elysium?
Of course I am, but I don't get why you should care where I come from.
What's it like on Elysium?
Well, it's not as dirty and uncivilized as down here.
Down
and
here,
the
he
people are
said
less
down here,
indoors.
which means he's on Elysium or on
Sounds
Deponia
like
right
the
now.
perfect place for me. What was your fiancé doing on board an Organon cruiser?
That's none of your business.
But isn't it a bit strange that a woman from Elysium was...
Don't worry about things that go far over your head. Let's get down to business.
Rude.
Are the Organons planning something?
Why do you want to know that? Listen, never get involved in matters of the higher sphere. You'll never understand what's happening up there above your head, let alone influence any of that. Don't even bother to try.
Has your fiancé always been a bit odd?
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Nothing. Forget it. Okay. Let's assume for a second that your fiancé is suffering from a kind of, concussion.
A concussion?
Yeah, but a purely hypothetical assumption.
Then you shouldn't waste time and get her to me. You'll be very sorry if you've hurt her. I need her brain to be fully functional.
You really love her, don't you?
Oh, that... I don't like Cletus. He's a scumbag. I didn't do that one last time.
And you two are really engaged?
Why are you asking me that?
Nothing. Forget it. Oh, just, chewing the fat. Does your fiancé have a sister by any chance?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's just a, just a thought.
You should spend less time thinking. Seems like your head isn't up to the task.
No further questions.
Very good. Maybe we can go back to the matter at hand.
Yes, that's what I thought, too. I want you to take me with you to Elysium.
Impossible.
Well, that's my price. Either I can come along to Elysium, or...
Listen, I can't take you to Elysium. There must be something else you need.
Nope. I want a passage to Elysium or nothing at all.
Well, then you'll get nothing at all.
Well, if that's what you want, you can go ahead and cancel your wedding.
Wait a minute. Maybe there's a way.
I knew it.
Bring gold to me. We'll meet at the lower ascension station at the shore of the Rust-Red Sea tomorrow night. I'll be waiting on top of the platform. Do you think you can make it there?
Tomorrow night? Well, I don't know. If,
I thought you wanted to get to Elysium. What didn't you find gold after all?
Well, I did. I did.
Well, then we have a deal. I'll meet you after sunset. Cletus, over and out.
Just, wait a second. Cletus? Okay, Upper Ascension Station. Down on the... up on the Lower Ascension Station. Up on top of the platform. Ha! Easy as pie for a guy like me. Elysium, I'm coming!
Time to go get my ticket to Elysium and get her to the Upper Ascension platform. She's gone.
But where's Goal? What the... Hey! What are you doing? Gizmo!
Look at you! Finally, I brought you to justice.
What is that supposed to mean? It's me, Rufus.
I know. And believe me, it was not easy to solve this case.
The case of your missing IQ?
No, I'm talking about a series of crimes that have been committed this very morning. Ever
his
since
teeth
that
go
girl
below his
appeared, our
jaw?
community has been in turmoil. Arson,
Weird.
sabotage, disrespectful behavior toward the authorities,
You don't have any proof of any of that, you stupid idiot.
theft.
I'm innocent.
So here's the
let me
frustrating
rephrase
thing
that.
about this
If
part
I
to
am
me.
guilty of any crime at all, then that crime
get back to in a
is
minute
love.
once I get
Everything I
back on
did,
topic.
I did for Goal. Where is she, by the way? Has she gained full consciousness yet?
No, but she needed more room. She's with Mr. Wenzel.
What? That treacherous toad? That's unfair. I found the Elysian. Me! It was me!
Me, it was me.
Who found the Elysian?
Wenzel found the Elysian. It was Wenzel. None other than him.
Excuse me, but who are you?
My name is Argus, Bailiff Argus, Organon Prime Administration.
Ooh, the prime authority in my office. I forgot to brush my teeth. How can I be of help, Bailiff?
I heard you have an Elysian woman in custody.
These are community matters.
Is that so? Interesting. What if an Organon search party was to reduce your community to rubble? Would that be community matters as well?
Don't let him threaten you, Gizmo.
The girl is with Mr. Wenzel.
Gizmo, no!
You'll find his house below the water tank, right next to the town gate.
Thank you, Inspector. You just saved your community a lot of suffering.
Yeah, really. Well done.
Shut up.
Alright, I already know the answer to this, how to get out of here, but I'm gonna point something out to you that's really frustrating. As you can see, the lockpick that I used to easily get out of the cell before, right there on the floor. But I can't access any of the things that are on my floor. I can just have access to these 5 items.
Hey, hello
Before
there.
I do that, I'm gonna talk to Gizmo.
What is it now?
Let me out.
Let you out? Huh, why in the world would I do that?
I have to save gold from the Organon.
Didn't you do enough damage for one day? You heard the man, didn't you?
I'm innocent.
Well, not in my eyes. All clues we found point to you, Rufus.
The conditions in this cell are unacceptable.
Are they really? So, you think you deserve better?
I do. I neither belong in this cell nor on this junkyard of a planet.
Right. You think you belong to Elysium.
I know I do.
Why do you think they'd let someone like you into Elysium? A thief? A good-for-nothing drifter? A troublemaker?
When I get a chance, I seize it. I determine my own fate.
The only thing I see you seizing is other people's property, which then gets destroyed or incinerated in the process.
Well, you can't paint a house without spilling some paint, and if it's highly flammable paint, then in the end, everything goes up in flames. I mean, that's life. I promise to better myself.
The irredeemable Rufus. Don't make me laugh.
You're right. I'm pretty
Irredeemable.
much perfect already.
I don't think anybody is irredeemable. I think everyone has the ability to be the best that they can. But put an asterisk next to that because there are some real evil people out there.
Time is running out.
Already? Well then, brace yourself. I can tell you it's the 3rd week in here that drives people insane.
What? How long do I have to stay in here?
Well, at least until the court case. But considering the list of your crimes...
That's impossible. I have to save gold.
Well, you should have thought about that before you disrespected the law.
Well, that wasn't disrespect. It was more like a spoonful of neglect. My doctor says my attention deficit syndrome might strike any time. Where was I? I need to pee.
Please try to keep it in. I cleaned the floor just the other day.
You get a plan on keeping me in here for 3 weeks and I can't pee?
I give up.
Good.
For now. You're nothing but a traitor, henchman of the Dark Exchequer.
Keep quiet. I'm not a big supporter of the Organon. I only have the safety of our community in mind.
Medical emergency!
It can't be that serious if you're still making a fuss like that. And now be quiet, you phony malingerer.
Fire!
Nice try, boy. My fire detectors would tell me if there was a fire.
I'm hungry!
Food will be served after sundown. Gnat's piss and cactus bread. You'll have to wait till then.
That's a lot of gnat's piss to get gnat's piss. Unless, I don't actually know what gnat's piss is.
Nothing.
So why don't you just be quiet?
So the answer, which took me about 10 minutes to figure out, probably more like 5, but still, you gotta take the cat, point it at the tree, and click.
What? What was that sound? How the emergency?
And if it's as simple as doing that, then the next time someone got hurt, I would have gotten out.
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. What happened? Where's the fire?
Oh, Mr. Firefighter, my poor kitty climbed up the tree and she's afraid to come down.
Don't worry, madam. I'm a professional. Come, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Genius prevails.
And we're out. This is a really shocking
Renzo.
part.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Ha! You know very well what I'm doing here. Where is she?
Rufus, please, let me explain.
No, you spineless traitor.
It's not what you think.
We'll see about that.
Ah!
Pony? You?
What are you doing here?
Me? I don't know.
Finally at a loss for words? I don't believe it. But I don't care what you think. There is an easy explanation for all this.
What?
It's
No! I don't even want to know. I don't even remember asking. Keep your gross secrets to yourselves. I just want to know where goal is.
Who's gold?
Oh, So your little lover boy here didn't tell you about his other conquest.
Conquest? Wenzel, what is he talking about? Why are you dressed like that?
Well, I thought,
Ugh. And who the heck is Gold?
no one, really. I mean, she's not even working properly.
What the...
Where is she, Wenzel?
Working properly like goals and items.
in the basement?
Well, I see that you two have a lot to talk about. Have fun.
Alright. It was so funny to me that they're sleeping together. Alright.
Goal!
Fortress too small. Just too small.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Open up, Organon.
But you're already inside.
No excuses. The
Who did
strong
close the
suspicion
door?
arose that you are harboring a member of the Resistance on the run.
Rufus, what kind of mess is he in now?
So, you admit your crime.
He hasn't been harboring anyone. He just burst in.
Go ahead. He's down in the cellar.
Uh-oh. I have to think fast.
I don't get the physics there. There's no way that's flying like that.
What?
It's so high.
Imminent blast!
Now as it is written, our hero was smitten and rescued the maiden from impending doom. On a horse made of steel, evil guys on his heels, he rode with a girl into dawn's early gloom. She awoke by his kiss, well at least more or less, and the whole part concerning the uppercut scare can be pinned at least to some extent on her damaged brain implant. Anyway, in a big picture, who's gonna care? Who's gonna care?
Oh, what a pain in the... Ooh, you really could make yourself a bit lighter, you know?
Araba, floppa bubba.
Yeah, you don't say. From bad to worse. Where are we anyway? Hey, that's the old junk mine rail system. Back in the day, it was used to transport heavy loads to the lower ascension station. Oh, sorry, babe. Don't take it personally. Now, I just need to find some kind of rail car and a way to get Goal on it. Let's go!
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, that was quite a drop. Luckily, I fell onto the backbone of some poor sucker whose fall wasn't as lucky as mine.
Oh.
Ah, look here. Seems like the bridge collapsed. Doesn't matter, though. It isn't the first bridge that I've torn down today. Goal. What am I gonna do with Goal
What happened
now?
before the game started?
Tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here. Oh yeah, exactly the right carriage for my princess. I'll sit here. Where will she sit? Check. If I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason.
Oh. Oh, this is such a
Whoa,
place.
who's that?
Oh, that's
rusty
sad
drain
looking.
pipe, chewing gum, some floss. Ah, this will make a magnificent prosthetic. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Well, that's
Hi
cute.
there.
Huh?
That reminds
What?
me of the thing
Oh.
from iRobot, the little
Hello.
floaty guy.
Who are you?
Why do you want to know that? Are you a spy of the Organon?
What? No.
Well, what's the
My
exact
name is
opposite at
Rufus.
this point?
Yeah, I know I sometimes come across as enigmatic and threatening, but
It was just a joke, Rufus. Of course you're not a spy, the way you're dressed and all. Huh? I'm Doc.
That'd be
handyman,
Rufus's dad?
trash hunter, spare parts dealer, brain surgeon. I own a small store on the floating black market. You might know my slogan from the communal broadcasts. Machine hit, proper hit, all the same to me.
visit Doc. Da-da-da-da-da-da. They call him Rufus. Yeah, I know that one. I'm a handyman myself.
Ah, a colleague. Very good. What are you working on at the moment?
Roughly speaking, a plan to reach Elysium.
Why, look at you, daring to try the impossible. I like that.
My dad
There's
did
a
it.
man who doesn't get distracted by the impossibility of the task at hand.
Exactly.
One who'd rather risk a bloody nose before he accepts that he can't break through a wall with his head.
Yeah, exactly.
I like you, Rufus. Always towards the sun. And when the wings start melting, he makes sunglasses from the molten wax.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. Spare parts and brain surgery? What a strange combination.
You think so? I always thought that both professions are more or less in the same vein.
Oh, I see. Like genius and madness.
I'll take that as a compliment. But you're damn right.
So what are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, you look like a wombat ruffling through the trash hunting for food.
I'm looking for spare parts.
I knew that. Well, found anything yet?
If you know what you want, you'll
I
always
like Doc.
reach your
He's a
goal.
cuckoo little
Hey,
uncle.
that's my
thing.
family's motto. Oh, no, wait. My family's motto was, it's enough to know how to light a fire. There will be others around who know how to operate an extinguisher.
Well, that's awful. I wonder what Rufus's mom was like. I know his dad left. Did they mention that already? I don't remember.
Is it far to the lower Ascension station?
No, not at all.
Great.
It's right behind this mountain of trash.
Grandissimo.
Right behind the unbeatable mine maze.
Terrific. Let's do a thought experiment, in case a fellow handyman would face a problem. Really, just hypothetical.
Handymen don't know any problems, only challenges.
No, my thoughts exactly. But handymen help each other out when they face a challenge.
No doubt about it. That's the second most important rule of the handyman.
Rufus is smiling so big because he knows he can
Ne'er
use this
show
guy.
thy nail gun to the other handyman's wife, lest he'll show you his at very close range.
Yeah, important rule.
All right, shoot. What's the trouble?
My girlfriend has a malfunctioning brain implant.
You've come to the right place, then. It has to be destiny that our paths crossed.
Does that mean you can fix it?
Of course I can.
Perfect.
But not here, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Just bring her to my practice on the floating black market tomorrow.
tomorrow you say? Oh, crap, that's too late.
Yeah, have to
No,
have her.
no. You can walk about for weeks with a malfunctioning brain implant without any serious long-term damage. My wife managed to go about her business with a charred frontal lobe chip for 2 years.
Oh,
2 years?
Yes, she could only speak gibberish. It's a shame that I didn't even notice. Is there anything else?
oh my god. This game isn't very nice to women.
Nothing that I can't handle myself.
Very well. You want a job done well, you do it yourself. DIY for the win.
Is that booze?
A handyman's best friend. Yes, steadies your hands and frees your mind. Lowers the inhibitions to get your hands close to rotating blades. And is as good a disinfectant as it is a painkiller. Go on, have some. There's enough for the both of us.
to get moving.
Be safe. Always use goggles. And visit me on the floating black market in case we don't meet here again. I was talking about one sip, not the whole bottle.
Did I tell you that I have herpes?
What the? So what's the big idea drinking from my bottle? I'm a doctor. Amongst other things, I can't afford any disfiguring infectious diseases. Who'd be willing to undergo brain surgery if I had one?
Yeah, who would?
Wipe the bottleneck clean at once, and thoroughly.
Okie dokie.
Wipe the bottle.
Okie dokie.
I don't have anything to wipe it clean with. I guess I'll have to come back for that. This poor guy.
The box is as if a hex bolt could stop me.
So I need a
what
screwdriver.
naive dunces. Hey you, come down. Oops. Ah, what?
I'd have a skeleton leg. Didn't expect that. I can take the mirror too.
Boy, oh boy, it's dark in here. Luckily, I have mastered the high art of sonar orientation. I just have to listen to the sound waves reflecting from the walls, and poof, I can see like a bat.
Can you? Yeah.
This is a wall, no doubt about it.
Oh no.
Ha! Finally, some light. Well, the darkness must have distorted the sound waves. I don't have any.
The darkness must have distorted the sound waves. Good. I thought maybe it was gonna make me knock those birds down. But since they're not interactable, I don't think it will. Can I go up? Nope. Alright.
The unconscious woman in peril is caught on the other side of the canyon, and this is a rusty old crane for loading rail cars. Well, you don't have to be a genius to make the connection. Come on now. Ah, nothing. No matter what awaits me behind it, I'm prepared. This is beyond repair.
gotta
Let's
get a new
throw it
fuse.
out.
Okay. So I need a new fuse. I need What do you guys think? These puzzle games are super interesting. I have a new red light. I think I need that key. Oh, bless you. Bless you, Doc.
Hi there. Oh! Die.
Beast.
So I need a fuse. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go because of this.
Oh, when it's well, not as long as I...
Somebody's nonsensical answer for all this.
I'll save my tele...
How do I get up there? Hey kitty, you watching the little mouse thing go around the screen? Just don't attack it, okay? Crane. So like another place I can go? Whoa! Get it, cat. Get that bread. Okay, let's see.
There's enough junk lying. If I had planned to be a trap, in any case, there's enough junk. There's enough.
Okay.
Something oh yeah, of course. A dead conductor. That's kind of ironic. Oh crap! It doesn't fit. Looks like I need a lever.
Oh, I guess the foot. Ah, I thought I was gonna be clever.
Stop expecting quality craftsmanship everywhere.
Nothing. Oh no. I don't know what to do.
All signals are on go, so why am I still here?
You like watching a little mouse go around the screen, huh, sweetie?
As much as I like my desire, break a thing for I don't need. Break a thing for I don't need. Well, he started. Hey, you, hold this. Hey, you have to put in a little effort for this to work, lazy bum.
So I need a new fuse. I need... What do I need? I don't really know what I need. Some way to get up there. I'm not seeing it though. Oh, I need a new lever. Do you have a lever here that I can steal? Oh yeah, I can steal the current lever.
Still nothing.
Just take it. Nope.
Still nothing.
Okay. Nope. Guess that's not a thing.
You're not supposed to put if you're planning.
She's fine at the screen now. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing to my screen? Alright. Alright. What are we gonna do here? What do we do? Hi, sweetie. I sit in my lap. Let me cross my legs so you can have a more comfortable sitting position. You're just gonna walk away, aren't you? Alright, chick's just gonna walk away from me, huh? Oh boy, okay. I feel like I've done everything there is to do here, which is kind of frustrating. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Mostly because I'm not sure what to do from here. When I come back, I'll try a bunch of other things. I feel like I've tried everything though. Of course, I probably haven't because I haven't found the solution yet. And there's a solution because people have beat this game. Anyways, back to what I was saying. We're gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching, and you have a wonderful night.